Hi, I'm Cam Mather from Aztec Press, here to introduce you to our latest book called Thriving During Challenging Times, the Energy, Food, and Financial Independence Handbook. This is just a book that looks at the converging challenges of resource depletion, financial crisis, and climate change, and suggests that you might want to take some personal actions to reduce your exposure to some of these potential shocks that may come and make yourself a little bit more resilient to some of the challenges we'll face in the future. One of the first things you should do to make your house more independent from an energy standpoint is to look at a solar domestic hot water heater. So that flat panel you see up on my back porch uses the sun's energy to heat hot water, and that's the water that I use in the house for washing clothes and dishes, etc. That system is probably $5,000 to $6,000, but it's probably going to pay for itself at current energy costs in about 5 to 6 years, maybe faster as natural gas prices go up. So the first solar panel you put on your roof should be to heat your hot water. Investment you should make for energy independence is more solar panels, but these are photovoltaic panels or solar panels to make electricity. These panels are going to be more expensive and they're going to have a longer payback. Let's say they're going to take 10 years to pay off. But the reality is that a 10-year payback is still a 10% return on investment that you know you can't get in any bank account right now, and highly questionable whether you can get it in the stock market. So solar panels are an excellent investment from a return on investment standpoint. They also make you more independent to the shocks that the system may encounter. As we discover, we haven't been investing in the electricity grid, and blackouts may become more common. Now, when I was born in 1960, the population of the planet was 3 billion. In 2000, the population of the planet was 6 billion. So in 4 decades, the population of the planet doubled. And that's a lot of mouths to feed. We're up to 6.5 billion people now, on our way to 8 or 9 billion people. So the reality is that we've had food shocks in the past and they're going to become more prevalent. So you need to start taking control over where some of your food comes from. And one of the best ways to do that is to start a vegetable garden. And there's lots of different techniques in terms of square foot gardening if you're in a city, or using a garden plot that you can rent from the city. But you need to get a garden, you need to get gardening, and you want to start looking at what you plant. And one of the favorite things for me to plant is potatoes. This doesn't look like much of a plant on top, but underneath I've got 8 or 9 wonderful healthy potatoes. And the beauty of these potatoes is they pack a huge nutritional punch. They can provide you all the protein you need. They're a source of vitamin C and a number of other vitamins and minerals. And the beauty is that you can store them all winter, and they can last you right through the whole season. And the extras that you have left over next year, you can plant for next year's garden. So things like potatoes and carrots and onions, things that store well, have a huge nutritional potential to you, and they also are going to allow you to keep food in your house if things got a little unsettled. The final component of thriving during challenging times is the financial component. And one of the things I really emphasize is getting out of debt. And one of the ways to do that is to just take those credit cards and get rid of them. The reality is that consumer debt, whether it's credit cards or lines of credit, is a really bad way to spend your money. And once you've got that cleared off, you need to focus on your mortgage debt. Because getting out of debt is one of the keys to being resilient during times of shock. So what the book emphasizes is hard assets, things like solar panels that make your water hot and keep the lights on, keep the fridge cold to keep your food from going bad during power outages and challenging times that we may encounter. So lots of good ideas in it. I hope you'll have a chance to read Thriving During Challenging Times and give us your feedback. Let us know what you think.